Look at the belt. Vape it. All right. Ooh. Today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects that has recently been exploding, and that is gold. Gold has gone up an insane amount. And what does this mean? Why you should be scared, and why you should want to probably invest into it, and basically the future of gold. So if you don't know me, my name is Gordito, and I've been investing in gold since I was 16. I'm now 20 years old, and been in the game for about 4 years now, 3 years. And my gold portfolio has recently, gold and silver, we're gonna be talking about both, and why you should invest in them. I made a video last year, nobody fucking watched that video, so here's the fucking video I made. You want to go back, but the quality is gonna be a lot worse than this one probably. And then so we're gonna be talking about both metals. Boom, one of these bars, right? One of these bars is about like 1,300. I don't even know. Let me check. This is roughly worth about $1,400, right? When I bought these bars, they were only worth about like $1,000. So that's like a $400 increase, right? If you want to take a look at my portfolio, here it is, 10K. It's a lot less than what you think it is. I thought it was a lot of money back in the day, and even when I was in high school, and now that I have it, it's kind of just it's whatever. There's only one of my asset classes though. We could definitely talk about why Bitcoin on the ledger or on an exchange, but I'll prefer a ledger, would be a smart play for 2026. But gold is a hedge against inflation. I'm sure you guys hear it all the time, blah blah blah. I don't really want to get too in depth on this shit. Like, there'd be a lot better teachers than me, but I've been on this. I just hate explaining it, but I've been on these simple, aspects of gold, right? Right now, gold is going up insanely, and that's not really something that I even find myself getting excited about, because I understand I have a lot of mentors in the gold game, in the silver game. So I understand that gold going up means that the dollar is falling just as fast as gold is going up. And people are losing faith in the fiat currency. And I'm sure you hear on Instagram or on TikTok, wherever you're getting information from. Me personally, I get my information from articles and millionaires. But if you get your information on TikTok, then I'm sure you can learn something from there. Gold is what I consider the only real currency. Fiat is just debt. It's not backed up by anything. So basically, right, all this money, right? All this money is basically imaginary, right? So we basically have all this money, and I'm exchanging this, right? But what am I exchanging? Like, I can buy food with this, but what does it have any real substance? Or is it vaporous? I don't know if you see it here, but literally on the dollar bill itself, it literally states that this is part of the Federal Reserve System. So the Federal Reserve System is a fractional system. So it's fragmented every day, right? The banking system's fragmented every single day. I give you $1, or $100 in this case. I give you 100, and then, oh no, let's say this, right? Let's say you give me 100. So I'm gonna take your 100, and then I'm gonna go to fucking Tommy. Tommy needs $100. He needs a loan for 100. So I'm gonna give him 100. right? I give Tommy 100. So I'd be like, Tommy, you got to give me 10% back. You got to give me 110 back. By the time you come back to me to get your $100 out of my bank, I'm like, Tommy already done gave me the 110. So I give you the 100 and I keep $10 off of the 10% interest that I gave Tommy for the $100. So I just created $10 using your money, leveraging it into a deal I made with Tommy. This can be printed, burned, all the mumbo jumbo that you hear everybody say. I'm surprised that nobody caught on earlier, but yeah, like this is not real. So this doesn't, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just kind of just not real. It's not. It's really not. Like there's so much of this being printed, and it's literally a printer. Like think about it. It's a fucking printer. Like some Staples. You go to fucking Staples. It's a printer. You can make. You have one. You put it in the printer. You get 2. You put it in the printer. You get 5. You put it in the printer. You make 10. However much you want. Right? So this is not finite. This is unlimited. So when the more of something that you have of something, when it's not finite, when it's not scarce, when there's so much of it, right? Then the value of that thing becomes less. So this is really important and you should listen to this part. I'm going to be explaining to you why money is decreasing in value every year and at a super fast rate, anything like I've seen before. But because of this, I'm becoming very, very, very wealthy. It's like, and I'm going to put it in an analogy where Gen Z can understand, and I'm going to put it in an analogy where millennials can understand. It's like Cardi, Playboi Cardi, right? That motherfucker hasn't dropped an album, right? He dropped Music, I Am Music, but how long did it take for him to drop that fucking album? It took him 5 years, right? So the rarity of Playboi Carti dropping music is what people wanted his music. It was so in demand because it was rare for him to produce and legitimately drop music, right? So that's like the same thing with gold. There's only a certain amount, and only a certain amount is given to the public. The rest is in, I guess, Fort Knox or bank institutions, like inside vaults, right? It's like that. So that's for Gen Z. It's like Playboi Carti not dropping music. He doesn't drop music. It's rare. It's in demand. And everybody wants his music because he is of substance, right? For millennials, it's like when you're in the desert, a cold water bottle is priceless because you're in a desert. But if you're in the supermarket, then you don't really think twice about having a cold water bottle because they're everywhere. It's literally all around you. So that's like money. Money, fiat, there's too much of it. It's not rare, right? This is a finite resource. And by the way, this bar is more money than what I have in my hand. This is about $1,100. This, or $1,000. This is a little more than $1,000, but this is like $1,400. This little bar. You can see the difference. Both I could put in my pocket. I would say this is probably easier to lose, right? Or to be stolen. If somebody steals your gold bar, they're not gonna know what the fuck to do with it. All right, a lot of these people are ignorant. But yes, gold is something that I believe that has been manipulated for years, suppressed by the banking system, because gold reflects economical situations. So when the economy is doing bad, gold rises. When there's war, gold rises. When there's big political indifferences or big political debate or turmoil or heated discussions or political, I don't even know, I'm speaking too much, controversiality, gold goes up. So everything that's bad will make gold go up, and that's why it's not a good thing when gold goes up. And I'm an investor, and I am very blessed to have my gold bars and my silver bars, be worth 5 figures now, especially at such a not young, like a moderate age, but at 20 years old. But it's not good because my fiat is losing its power. And trust me, I'm a big gold and silver enthusiast, but I need my cash. I need it. I need it to survive. I need it to have its buying power before I can get what I gotta get done. So I do want gold to go up, trust me, and I'm very happy, but at the same time, I'm worried about my fiat. My fiat is very important to me too. Like, I keep my cash, I keep spending, boom, 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 boom. I gotta make sure like everything I got is top notch. So just as it is what it is about the gold. Let's get into silver now. I told y'all motherfuckers to invest last year. Y'all should have, bro. We up 60%. Like, that's crazy, bro. I could literally flex on your whole entire bloodline. Besides that, boom, silver bar. This is a 10-ounce silver bar. This thing is heavy as fuck. Okay? This silver bar, I bought it for like $300, $360, $350. When silver was $35 an ounce. This is worth $540 now. This thing is fucking insane. I'll fucking hit, bro. This shit can literally fucking hurt you. Fucking throw it at your fucking jaw. And then, but you can also stack silver in coins and increments, right? So I'm gonna say this, right? Why do I think that gold versus silver? This is going to be probably gold versus silver. This is gonna be one of the most, I guess, like controversial things I'm gonna say when it comes to this stuff. So this is like 30 grams. This is, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. So why you shouldn't buy gold and why you should buy silver. This is where you have a better chance at becoming rich, okay? So it depends on your income. I would say if you make anything less than $50,000 a year, you should not buy gold. You should buy a little bit. My ratio is always 60-40. So I'm 60%, or I try to keep it like close to 60%. 60% gold, and I'm 40% silver. That's my ratio on my portfolio, 60-40. I mean, that's the most fundamentally known thing in the gold game, all right? That's what all of my mentors tell me. So these, they're not fucking mentors. They're not my mentors. They're like people I take advice from, but still, some even the millionaires, they're kind of stupid too. But anyways, silver, you have a better chance. The entry point on silver is attractive, right? So you could buy a 10-ounce bar for $400, right? But let's say, and then for $400, you can only like roughly get this amount of gold. So gold versus silver, right? Silver has a lot of room to grow, even still now. I think that silver has a lot of room to grow. I mean, there's so many use cases for silver, more than there is gold. Gold is a commodity, silver is a commodity and an instrument. So I think within the next decade, you're gonna see a humongous surge in silver price. So, I mean, yes, you have silver jewelry. Look at my David Yurman bracelet. Look at my Cuban link silver SI diamonds. These are SI2. So they're cheap. But anyways, besides that. So this, right? Oh no, these are SI diamonds. These are like I3 diamonds. I2. So they're cheap diamonds. Being real with y'all. Anyways, besides that, right? This bad boy is where you want to be at. This is where you want to be in. If you're making less than 50K, right? And oh my God, hopefully that's after taxes. But if you're making 50K before taxes, you really shouldn't be buying gold. You don't have enough liquid. You don't have enough income. All right. So you should be investing in things more with a higher annual return rate. Gold has averaged 8 to 10%. I think that you should probably do Bitcoin or maybe ETF dividends. But besides that, I'm in no this is not financial advice. Don't listen to me. I'm a 20-year-old that just don't listen to me. But besides that, right? This has a lot of room to grow. The use cases of this are solar panels, phones, silver is used in cars, batteries, silver is used like there's a little in Lululemon pants. This is used in clothes too. This is used in medicine, specifically like eye medicine for your eyes. I know that because I'm fucking blind as a bat. But yeah, this has medical uses, technological uses, clothing purpose. This has so many elements of use case in this material. This will be worth a lot more. I'm not saying it's going to be worth more than gold, but I'm saying it's going to be a lot more than $50 right now. It will be. It has to be, because life cannot continue to expand and grow without this. So I think that you should be keeping your eye out for silver. I know everybody's talking about gold right now, but I still think that silver is something that you should look into if you are a lower income earner. If you're making like $50,000 a year after tax, so like $70,000 on salary, yes, you should be buying gold. You can also buy increments of gold. This is a 1 gram bar. No, I'm sorry. This is a 2.5 gram bar. This is a 2.5 gram bar. This is a 10 gram bar. This is a 1/10 of an ounce coin. And this is a 1 gram bar. So you can buy in increments. You don't have to buy a whole ounce. You don't have to spend $4,200 like off of the dome, right? You don't have to spend 4K like off of the dome. You could just buy increments, and you can scale your way up to an ounce like I did. And for silver, you can either buy in increments of 1 ounce to 5 ounce to 2 ounces to 10 ounces, and you can make your way up to 100 ounces. You'd want to be at 100 ounces minimum for silver, and you would want to be at 1 ounce minimum for gold. Okay, so I wish you all the guys the best in your investment journey. And if you're broke, there's ways to basically fix that. And I'm working on my YouTube video, Road to $100,000. I'm filming episode 8, so I'm in the middle of filming it. I got about maybe 45 minutes of footage. Episode 8 is going to be 2 hours long. It showcases me and my business and what I do. I do not do anything online. I have a power washing business, and I have a landscaping business, and I do a service-based business. So it's not something that there's a course for. It's something that you can easily replicate, and it's just to inspire you, and it's to showcase hustle culture, and to get a few extra dollars. I made this in a week. No, I'm sorry, like 5 days. I made more than this, but I spent the rest. I made like 1,600. I only managed to put away like 1,200, but I made this in like 5 days. So you can definitely do it too. You can get out of the circumstances that you're in. And welcome to all my new gold investors. Welcome to the game of clarity, peace, stabilization, and not worrying about a fucking 20% Bitcoin dip. I'll see ya.